Greetings everyone, and welcome to the very second non-canon Exeter by Night tournament for the championship. And tonight we will have 16 more fighters from across Exeter competing for the championship, but this time they're competing for more than just bragging rights. No, this time there is an actual prize. A sword that supposedly can Diablerize anyone that it strikes down. That sounds quite scary and valuable, and I know more than a few kindred who would want their hands on that. So, tonight we will have, as I said, 16 competitors divided into these brackets, as you can see. We got a lot of fighters tonight, but only one can be the champion, and we only got so much time, even though we're all mortal here. But with that said, let's get right to it. So, for our first fight, we have Damon versus Smiling Jack. Oh wow, we got another special guest. This one all the way from California, it seems.
Hello, hi, greetings, etc.
You look like a real pain in the ass.
Well, Smiling Jack summed it up rather succinctly, and the battle begins as Damon is going in swinging, but Jack is ready for him and jumps out of the way and lands the first shot, it seems. Damon is going in for defensive, but Jack is ready and blocking each hit, while Jack is just landing hit after hit against poor Damon. Not that time, though. And Damon managed to get a small hit in. Oh, wait, no. Now he's kind of into something a little bigger. He's going for the edges. Careful there, Damon. You don't want to throw yourself off too much. Oh, he's starting to come back, and he knocks Smiling Jack off the edge. Way to go, Damon.
Stand. Fight to your battle to fight.
So we're into round two, and Damon is once again going off for his show-offy tactics, but he's managed to get Jack lured in and is striking him and really putting up an impressive offensive so far. Looks like Damon has finally recognized the magnitude of his foe and is trying to get in every blow that he can and every advantage he can to keep Jack on the defensive and make sure he doesn't get in any hits. And it seems to be working because Smiling Jack is having quite a bit of trouble keeping up, and down goes Smiling Jack for the second round in a row. Ooh, this is uncharacteristically embarrassing for Smiling Jack. Here we are into round three. Could this be the final fight of the round, or will Smiling Jack actually stop fucking around? Oh, he might actually stop, but nope, Damon is ready. Guard impacts. Damon is pulling off some serious technological bullshit right now, but Jack is having none of it with his own combat prowess and brute strength. Damon is working to catch up and close the gap, and succeeding once again, showing that Damon is still very much the thin blood that could, but can he win? Oh, breakthrough Jack's guard, breaks Jack's upper garments, and takes out Jack for a perfect fight first round! Way to go, Damon!
So long. Follow your heart. Ride the wind. Whatever.
I mean, that's a pretty good send-off for Smiling Jack without outright insulting him, Damon. Next up, we have Iron versus Reggie. We have two Brujah Anarchs from Exeter, and they are both very heavy hitters, but let's see who can hit the heaviest.
I can see the fear in your eyes. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy this. Battle one. Fight!
And so the battle begins, and Reggie goes down for the first strike against Iron, as Iron is just laying into him, but it seems Reggie is now trying to come back and circle his way around, strikes Iron from behind! But Iron gets right back up and just starts unloading into Reggie, both with the gun and with his fists. Now that is some Brujah fury right there. Reggie's trying to turn it back around with his own skill and speed. It seems pretty even right now. Anyone could take it. These are definitely two accomplished and seasoned Brujah fighters, but Iron takes round one.
Victory. Battle two. Fight!
Heading right into round two, Iron is now on the defensive, but then he lures Reggie in close. He just goes for a physical assault that seems to be working wonders against poor Reggie. Ooh. So, those of you who were there for our last tournament, you would know that Shiloh was actually in round one. Oh, hold up a second. Ooh! And it looks like poor Reggie, Lucky Reggie was able to avoid the special attack, but now we're going in for a gamble strike. Iron dodges out of the way, counters with a kick, and takes out Reggie for the second round in a row with a brutal takedown. Let's watch that again. He goes for a kick, Iron leaps out of the way, circles forward, and double kicks Reggie, sending him flying. And now we go flying into round three. Reggie lands the first blow after avoiding Iron's first attack. And Iron is trying to make some recovery. Not having a lot of luck. But he still holds the lead, albeit narrowly. I'm trying to make it that much less narrow now. We're having a little bit of sound issues, I apologize, folks. But that's just the intensity of this battle. Ooh, speaking of intensity, this may be it for poor Reggie. Oh, no. He's still standing, but only barely. And one more hit from Iron might take Reggie down. And down goes Reggie for the third round in a row. Sorry, Reggie. It looks like you will be joining Shiloh in the loser's bracket. Not that she's even in this tournament. Way to go, Iron. You advance to the next round. And up next, we have Thea versus Leah Payne, a student Asimite under the primogen of the Banu Hakim, I apologize, versus a wandering Ravnos who's recently come into Exeter. Let us see what they can do against one another.
So, you want to fight?
You think you can beat me?
Battle 1. Fight!
And so the battle begins, and it looks like Leah is trying to put her chemistry skills directly to work with all those weapon conjurations, but Thea is ready for it as a trained Banu Hakim under the primogen himself. We would expect nothing less, and she is showing off the results of all of her training. And my goodness, is that training potent. Look at that. But Leah doesn't look like she's ready to go down without at least something of a fight, and she is trying to bring it as best she can, and oh my god, is this a comeback? Look at that, she is actively trying to close the gap, but it is not quick enough as Thea takes the win in round 1. What is with me tonight? I apologize, folks.
Battle 2. Fight!
Heading straight into round 2. Let's see, she goes for a projectile attack, or is it just a feint? Either way, Leah goes in, and they are fighting defensively. But it looks like Thea goes for a dirty strike against poor Leah's foot, and she is not able to make up any of the ground that Thea's taking from her. Ooh. Leah's really going to have to up her game in defense if she wants a chance in this fight. But it looks like that Thea's not going to give it to her if she can help it. Oh, could this be a perfect round? It is! Oh, that is unfortunate. Leah goes down to a perfect round against Thea.
Battle 3.
Entering round 3, this could be the last round of the fight unless Leah can pull off some seriously powerful comebacks. But Thea is showing off her own seriously incredible skill. I don't think I've seen skill this fantastic and utterly graceful. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Looks like we landed a blow, but it's not enough, and Thea takes the win from poor Leah. That is unfortunate. Better luck next time, Leah.
You think you're strong enough?
I guess she wasn't strong enough this time, but maybe next time. In the meantime, go to the next round, Thea. And for our next fight, we have... Oh my goodness! It seems hunters have entered the tournament, and we have Agent Williams versus Vaughn, the Sheriff of Exeter. Oh, poor Williams is being thrown into the lion's den now. Well, at least Williams seems confident as the battle begins, and Vaughn delivers a anticipated dodge and counter-strike against poor Williams, but Williams is striking back with some own counter-offensive of her own, an explosive result, and nimbly dodging Vaughn's attacks, going in for an assault. They are actually neck and neck, which is surprising considering the power gap between the two. But we don't underestimate the Second Inquisition because they are as feared and prominent as they are for a reason, but Vaughn is taking that very seriously now, and he is taking round 1 from poor Williams this time.
Battle 2. Fight!
Going straight into round 2, let's see if Williams can make a comeback at all. She's going in, she gets the first strike, blocks Vaughn's attack. Vaughn dodges out of the way of her attack and goes in for an assault that he is not letting up on. Vaughn wants to end this fight quickly and powerfully, but at least he respects his opponent enough that he is not going to hold back just because of her human nature and frailty. Although, maybe Williams would wish that he had. As Vaughn takes round 2.
Battle 3. Fight!
Heading right into round 3, Williams is going to have to do some serious catching up if she wants to actually make it in this tournament. But what's this? She is seizing the initiative and taking the lead. Let's see if she can hold up that momentum against Vaughn. Up, she's going for a gambling strike. Will it pay off for her? It is a stalemate. Round 2, and Vaughn is able to take it, but she's able to block it, and she lands an explosive strike on her. Such the ingenuity of the Inquisition is to be expected, but Vaughn is the sheriff for a reason. He has not been around as long as he has without a lot of fighting and a lot of experience, and looks like it looks like Winston's kind of hesitating a moment. It's just starting to wear down, or is she just in sheer terror? Uh-oh! Vaughn is going for a special attack, lands it! This is probably it for poor Williams! Up Vaughn goes, and down goes Williams! Once again, we have a perfect 3-round clearing for another consecutive fight. It seems to be a lot of that going around. This may be a short tournament. Either way, well fought, Williams. A couple times, but Vaughn came out victorious in all 3 rounds, so he goes to the next one. And next in the tournament, we have... What? Oh my goodness! The Second Inquisition has hired Geralt of Rivia, the Witcher himself, to fight on their behalf, and he is going up against a Nosferatu by the name of Gutter. Oh my. Let's see which of these 2 scarred fighters can come out on top.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy this.
You say that, Gutter, but let's see how this actually goes. As the battle begins, Witcher goes in for a strike and shows his historical and renowned prowess as a Witcher by landing the first blow, but Gutter is showing his own strength and tenacity by striking back. The fight seems pretty even so far, but Geralt just has the edge. Gutter's trying to play evasively and defensively, but Geralt is ready for him, landing several precise and powerful strikes. They are trading blows and keeping up with one another. Geralt still taking the lead. Gutter is going in for a gamble. Can it pay off? It does! And Gutter is able to seize the lead and take round 1 from Geralt! Not a small feat by any measure. Entering into round 2, Geralt plays defensively, but Gutter is ready for that. Sneaks around and goes from behind for a sweep. They're trading blows. Gutter has the lead once more this time. Geralt tries to go for a gambling strike, but he's not able to land it, but he's instead able to follow up several other successful strikes, catching back up, using fire. Vampires hate the shit out of that. Now Geralt holds the lead. Can he hang on to it? Another gambling strike blocked by Gutter. Gutter goes for another sweeping blow since those seem to be serving him well, but Geralt is ready. Slightly. Gutter's almost caught up. Geralt needs to be a bit more offensive. He wants to take this, but he's trying to fight. And Gutter takes... Oh, he doesn't... And Gutter takes another win from poor Geralt. Ooh, this is not a good look for poor Witcher. And so we enter round 3. Gutter may be able to take his first win of the tournament from one of the most notorious opponents to Monsterkind, and he is taking it strongly. Geralt's going to have to fight very powerfully. Looks like they're fighting in the daylight now. There's been some slight nullification of the vampire weakness to daylight so that they can actually fight in more diverse arrays, but speaking of fighting diversely, Geralt is using a soul charge, and he lands a gambling strike. Can it pay off for him? And it does! And this could be bad for Gutter! But can Gutter make a comeback and seize the edge? He just might. He's bringing it back around. Geralt is getting ready for another attack. Blocked by Gutter. It's anyone's fight at this point. Geralt takes round 3 and sends Gutter plummeting. Oh my goodness. Gutter scrambles back up to the rooftop for round 4, and we begin the fight again as Geralt goes in for the strikes. This sunlight is really messing with Gutter's concentration, it seems, as Geralt is just getting every edge right now. Oh my god, one arm thrown to the ground and stabbed from Geralt. That is painful and dirty. And Gutter's having none of it as he's just laying into the poor bastard. Geralt might be done. Wait. Pull it up. What's this? He's going for a special. Lands it. Oh my goodness. Another strike. Ooh, a fiery blow, and Geralt takes round 2. It is now evenly matched up as we go into the final round of this fight. Whoever wins this round takes it, and looks like Gutter has lost his jacket in the process, and Geralt is now done messing around. Geralt is bringing his A game now, and he is showing why he is the renowned Witcher from Rivia. Oh, Gutter, you had such a lead. Can you hold it back? Can you get it back from Geralt? Can you win it for Exeter? Ooh, an impressive blow, but it's going to take more than showmanship to win this fight. Another sweep. Nosferatu know anything is how to fight low and win low. He might take it. Oh, he's going for a special. Lands it! Hurls that cudgel and strikes like hell. Final blow. And he takes the win, barely! What a fight and what a win. Gutter takes victory from poor Geralt. Ooh, toss a coin to your Witcher because he's going to need it for those medical bills.
I don't even know my own strength.
Apparently we don't, but it seems you're strong enough to take on the Witcher this time around. You move on to the next round. And next up, we have Agent Brooks of the Second Inquisition versus Pierce Cross of the Sabbat. He is one of the most heavy and powerful hitters of the Sabbat, but Pierce is going up against an Inquisition agent, which I'm sure he's not scared of at all.
I accept this challenge. Battle 1. Fight!
Round 1 begins as Brooks goes in talking some good shit, but talk is cheap compared to actions, and Pierce knows more than enough about both, and he starts laying into poor Agent Brooks. Though Brooks is apparently laying in a strong counteroffensive. But with that supreme vampire speed and ingenuity, Pierce is able to anticipate his attacks and... Oh, going in for another gambling strike, and... Once again, Pierce shows his own initiative and superior combat prowess. But Brooks is not down yet. Okay, now he's down.
Stand. Battle 2. Fight!
Entering right in round 2. Pierce goes for a long-range strike, lands it, goes for another strike, landing a special move, bringing out the big guns, kneecaps Cross, launches him up, and oh my! Looks like he's tapping into some of that ghoul energy now. Regardless, it looks like Brooks is actually taking quite the initiative this round. Pierce is having none of that, and he is not about to be undone by a fucking mortal, let alone a hunter. So he is bringing his A-game and just correcting the embarrassment that was suffered by him. But Brooks lands another hit. Not enough, and he goes down to Pierce, second round in a row.
Stand. Battle 3.
Entering round 3, will this be the return of the perfect fights, or will this be another one that actually has sort of a bit of a tipping of the scales to it in any particular way? Well, speaking of scales, gambling goes. It is a stalemate. They both go in, and Brooks wins this time around. But it looks like Pierce is somehow able to block his special soul strike, going in for another gamble. And this time Cross is ready for him and lands a savage blow against poor Brooks, and down goes Brooks. So it looks like the Second Inquisition Exeter is once again proving to be as incompetent as ever.
Hard on yourself.
I guess that's fair. They are going up against a seasoned Sabbat from the Gehenna Wars. And up next we have Agent Liv, the last hope of the Inquisition, versus Patrick O'Brien, the Tremere Primogen. Looks like Liv has suffered kind of a nasty broken arm, but she's got it casted up in a special armored cast. We'll see how this fight goes.
Are you ready?
What do you hope to accomplish?
Probably victory.
Battle 1. Fight!
And the battle begins. Liv is going in for a careful and strategic strike. Patrick is ready for it, but not that ready as Liv brings the pain and destroys his coat in the process. Liv has seen her comrades fall, and that has stirred her to some serious angry action, but Patrick is also a merciless and seasoned member of the Tremere. However, we'll see how far that gets them, because we remember how well the Tremere fared against the Second Inquisition back in Berlin. Or, no wait, Vienna. I am sorry. And it looks like we have a little repeat of history in round 1.
Battle 2. Fight!
Entering into round 2, Liv is once again going on the serious offensive, and Patrick is trying to catch up using all of his passive conjuration thaumaturgy skills. However, he can conjure all he wants. If he doesn't land a hit, it's not any good. And Liv is managing to land hits and then some. That cast is doing some serious fucking work. Although it appears they would be kind of neck and neck, but Liv barely holds the edge. She is taking it even more so, though. Patrick is doing his best to catch back up. Oh, and he takes the edge, but it's still anyone's fight at this point. Liv lands a grab, lifts him up, and down goes Patrick for round 2 as he gets stabbed in the butt.
Stand. Fight to your last.
I don't think we should watch that again, but we will. Stabbed in the butt and a knee in the balls. Insult to injury. We enter round 3, and now Patrick is bringing a strong entrance, but Liv brings it right back around for her. Patrick is not taking any of that shit anymore. Tries to go for a special attack, doesn't quite land it. Liv goes in for her own attack. Soul charge, trying to get this fight over as quickly and strongly as possible. defensive fighting, keeping her alive, keeping her going, and more stabbing from Agent Liv. She has suffered at the hands of these vampires and is suffering a defeat from Patrick this round.
Battle 4. Fight.
Entering round 4, Liv still only needs one more victory to win, and Patrick still has quite the road to take if he wants to achieve victory, but it is not impossible, as we've seen before. Still, right now, it looks like Liv is catching back up to Patrick in terms of momentum. Patrick is trying to take it right the fuck back, and doing a good-ass job at it, it seems. He is not about to make himself or his Tremere people as Primogen look bad in front of a fucking hunter.
Final battle. Fight.
We now enter the final battle, and will this be a victory for Exeter's vampires, or will the second position actually show their prowess and have a representative go on to the next round? Right now, it doesn't look like that's going to be the case, as Patrick is going in for a merciless assault. Liv, can you make a comeback, or will Patrick take this round without taking any damage? She's going for a special move. It lands, so at least Patrick isn't going to be taking this round with no injuries, but it is still highly in his favor in terms of victory, unless Liz can pull off a super fucking miracle combo. Oh, she's going for a second one, lands it! Oh my gosh! Talk about a comeback! This could still be anyone's fight, then Liv just has to land another successful combo, and she could win this! Oh my god, couldn't— oh, so close, but not quite! Liv is taken out of the tournament at the 11th hour, but what a final round to go out on! Great effort, but Patrick takes the win. And so we enter the final round of the preliminaries with Zelena versus Annika, the Primogen of the Malkavians, versus the Prince of Exeter herself.
You look beautiful dead.
Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
Battle 1.
And so round 1 begins, and Zelena is looking pretty pissed that a Tremere won the last fight, and she's looking for someone to take it out on. Annika is anticipating this, and she is ready to fight from a great range, but with a sidearm for backup in case Zelena gets close, which she very much is at the moment. But Zelena, despite her best efforts, is being shown just why Annika is the prince. Wait a minute! Oh, striking from behind and taking back some initiative. Oh, Annika's not about to have that, though, as she takes the damage right back around, but she's going right back around. Zelena's going— she's really fond of these strikes from behind. Then again, she is a Malkavian, so they are known for being rather underhanded and backstabbing. Then again, I guess that's vampires in general. Either way, it is a very close round 1, as Leah showing her own combat prowess and the prince her own fortuitous tenacity. Anyone could take it, but it looks like the prince takes round 1.
Battle 2. Fight.
And takes a piece of clothing off of poor Zelena as we enter round 2. Zelena's trying to go again for the back strikes, but Annika is showing why you fight for any hit that you can get, not just the ones that you want. Still, it looks like Annika is taking the lead once more, as she is the prince, so she is wont to do. Oh, poor Zelena is taking a nasty beating from Annika, and she is pissed! She is powering up her soul charge, but Annika is ready for it and just takes her right the fuck out!
Stand. Fight. Battle 3. Fight.
And so we enter round 3. Zelena's gonna have to seriously pull out a crazy fucking victory if she wants to excel in the tournament at this point, but from the looks of it, she might just be doing it as she is cleaving into the prince's defenses and throwing her around like a ragdoll. Ooh, this does not look good for Annika this round. But Annika is now getting especially defensive, and she's trying to look for very careful opportunities to strike, but not careful enough as Zelena is able to take the win this round.
Battle 4. Fight.
Entering round 4, the fight is on, and Zelena is still going to have to pull off some massively impressive— wait! She may be able to do just that! Oh my goodness, that is quite a nasty assault, carving into Prince Annika's defenses. They're both fighting especially defensive. Zelena goes for a strike. Oh, did you hear that? Nasty. Pushing her towards the edge. Careful, careful. Annika's looking like she's running low on energy, and Zelena's taking full advantage of that and knocks the top off of the prince! The audacity!
Final battle.
So now they're both fighting in just what appears to be a tank job at this point, and Prince Annika is fucking pissed now, And I think that's just the way that Zelena likes it. And they are both giving all-out assault on one another. Annika's holding the edge right now, but Zelena's powerful blows could make that a very easy comeback for her if she lands her blows just right. Although her range seems to be suffering a bit in comparison to Annika's. Oh, Annika's going for a special move. Does not land it. Zelena may still be in this. Wait a minute. She's getting carved down. One more hit and she'll be out of it. Careful, Zelena. And down she goes as Annika reasserts her authority and takes victory in this round. Moving on to the next one.
Victory starts with a heart of steel.
An inspirational quote for the ages. And whatever you got it from a calendar, either way you go on to the next round. So now we enter into the quarterfinals, and the current brackets look as such. And from the looks of them, we are entering our first fight, which is kind of a fated meeting in all things considered. We have Damon versus Iron. One of the first friends and allies Damon ever made. These two have had something of a friendly rivalry against one another for a long time, and this is just kind of well, let's just say that this is probably something that needed to happen.
Hello, hi, greetings, etc.
So, you desire to fight? Battle 1. Fight!
And the battle begins. Let's see if Damon's training under his various mentors can actually pay off against the brutish Bruja. It looks like it's a pretty even start so far. Damon is managing to get the edge at this point, and he is trying to keep it and end the fight as quickly and efficiently as possible. How very Damon of him. And oh my god, he's managed to pants Iron in the process! Classic Damon! But Iron is not taking too kindly to that, and Damon is now starting to get a little cocky, he's fighting a little slow. Never mind, he is taking the victory right back, and he wins round 1.
Fight to your last breath. Battle 2. Fight!
Round 2 enters, and I still can't believe that Damon has managed to deprive Iron not only of his pants, but also his shoes. What a cold-blooded move. But not as cold-blooded as... Actually, you know what? No, they both bring guns to the sword fight. Damon just has a more advanced gun, it seems. But Damon is also using his thin blood telekinetic powers to great effect in this fight against Iron, and he is struggling to keep up. He's also using quite the bit of swiftness, which he has probably had to learn. Those lessons under the Tremere Primogen, not the Tremere Primogen, no. Although he has learned under them, but I digress. Those lessons under the Banu Hakim Primogen are seriously paying off. But Iron is no pushover either, and he is fighting as defensively as he can this round. But Damon still takes the win for round 2 as well. Which, let's watch that again, because I think I saw something rather disgusting. And... okay, wasn't quite a slice to the dick, thank goodness. We enter round 3, and Damon is going for a blast. Iron steps out of the way and lands a devastating blow against Damon. But Damon just blasts Iron right back to catch right back up and then take the edge once more. Another fiery blast from Damon, but Iron is ready to block it this time. Iron celerities right the fuck out of the way, leaps up above Damon and strikes with a death from above blow. Damon is working to catch up, and he's going to have to do quite a bit of work to catch up at this point, as Iron is now absolutely letting his beast run wild and free. Going for a gambling strike. Can Damon win it? It is a stalemate, and Damon breaks through and wins the gamble. And now he is going for some more attacks to try and clean this up, but Iron gives a powerful strike and takes a victory. So at least this isn't going to be a complete humiliation for him. Well, more so than it already is. Entering round 4, can Iron cleanse another win and then take victory in round... Nope! Never mind! Damon just went all for that. Let's see that again! Oh my god! That was just... face kick and off the edge goes Iron! Oh my god! Savage Damon! And up next we have Thea versus Vaughn, the student of the Banu Hakim Primogen versus the Sheriff of Exeter. This is a fight that if Thea takes it, her mentor will be incredibly proud, but it is going to be quite the fight ahead of her.
So, you want to fight?
Am I good enough? Battle 1. Fight!
And so the battle begins. Vaughn goes on the defensive, but then quickly goes into the offensive lane for the first blow of the fight. But Thea strikes right back and is going on a avoiding front and just landing blow after blow, catching right back up and seizing the edge from Vaughn, displaying her own prowess. That was so impressively prevalent in her first fight, but Vaughn is also showing his own prowess as well. The fight is pretty even right now. Vaughn holds the edge. Never mind. If Vaughn lands this is going to be over, and it's a stalemate. Next one. Oh, Thea lands it. Can she use this again? Her momentum back? Nah, doesn't look good for Thea. Oh. And down goes poor Thea.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seen. Battle 2. Fight.
Going straight into round 2, Thea goes for an attack from afar, but it's not quite able to land, so she goes in up close, and she starts tearing into poor Vaughn. Unfortunately misses her projectile strike once more, giving Vaughn an opening, and he's taking that opening to land a special blow and catch right the fuck back up in a punishing attack. Still, Thea looks like she can still fight, but that may not be for much longer with Vaughn's assault. Oh my goodness, that was brutal. And so was that, as poor Thea's overshirt gets torn to shreds. We go right into round 3, and Thea's really going to have to bring her A-game if she wants to have a chance. And it looks like she's trying to bring it, because that was an impressive assault. Again, she lands the same combo twice in a row. Sliding attack, taking the edge. This is good. This is close. She could have it. Oop. Goes for an opening, and she takes the victory in this round. She's not giving Vaughn a complete and total victory over her, at least, but she still has a long way to go to achieve victory. And we're getting right into round 4. Thea is showing off her determination, and she is not going to be taken down without a considerable fight, and fight she does. But Vaughn is fighting right the fuck back. A gambling strike. They both charge. And Thea wins it! Really shaves quite a bit off of Vaughn's health. That's not going to be good for him. She goes for a gamble of her own. Will she be able to land it? Ooh, not quite! Vaughn is able to counter it, but not a severe counter. And Vaughn is taking some damage. She's going for a special. Lands it! Oh, this is probably it for poor Vaughn. No! He is able to hang on! That armor is doing some dividends for him, whatever the fuck it is made out of. But not enough, as she stabs him right in the fucking foot. And we go into the final round. Whoever wins this takes the round. And they are both ready for each other, bouncing off each other's blows. No one able to land a hit quite yet, except Vaughn lands a hit now, and he is taking the momentum, and Thea is struggling to take it back, and Vaughn is taking full advantage of that. It seems Vaughn has her fighting style figured out now, and is capitalizing on any mistakes she could possibly make in any openings she has, and capitalize he does, but Thea capitalizes on her own opening to try and carve back, but it's probably not going to be enough. Her health is looking not great, and Vaughn is still looking pretty strong, but Vaughn's guard is broken, and she is trying to take full advantage of that, comboing and carving away at Vaughn to the best of her abilities, landing blow after blow. This is very impressive, but this is the end for poor Thea, as Vaughn brings a gun to a sword fight.
The battle is over. Show respect. Done already?
What do you mean already? That was like the closest fight you've had. Up next we have Gutter versus Pierce. Gutter has been curious about Pierce for quite some time, and it looks like he's about to get the learning experience from hell.
This'll be easy.
You say that now.
This challenge. Battle 1. Fight.
And so the battle begins. Pierce is on the defensive, and Gutter lands the first blow with an impressive strike, and he is just going all out non-stop, but Pierce sees an opening and takes it. Gutter takes it right back. Pierce takes it back from... It's a lot of give and take, it seems, but Gutter is retaining his momentum, and Pierce is looking a bit worse for wear, and down goes Pierce in round 1? Wow, okay, looks like Gutter has studied his opponent. We're now heading into round 2, and Gutter is once again going for the barbaric all-out assault strike, and it appears to be working! Pierce is surprisingly not as defensive as he normally is. Oh my god! Gutter lands a perfect victory against Pierce and destroys his jacket. Is Pierce going for a game, or I don't know. Well, we'll find out in round 3 as we now see the Sabah logo shirt that Pierce has designed. Just, oh my god! Well, that was short-lived.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
I guess either Gutter is incredible or Pierce just got bored. Either way, way to go, Gutter. You move on to the semifinals. And entering the final round of the quarterfinals, we have Patrick versus Annika. This does not bode well in any way you slice it.
Why do you choose to fight?
Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
Battle 1. Fight.
And so the battle begins with some creepy ghosts behind each of the fighters. Patrick goes in for a direct assault. Annika is ready for it. On the defensive, both fighters are about evenly matched. Annika seizing the lead. And keeping it with the best of her ability. She is ready for most of Patrick's assaults. And she is able to turn them right back against him. Annika had always faced some criticism for allowing so many Tremere to operate so unrestricted in her domains, and it appears she is showing some restrictions now, and showing that she is, in fact, in charge despite the Tremere's machinations. And Patrick doesn't seem too happy about that. But Annika doesn't give a fuck and tells him what he can lick.
Battle 2. Fight.
Going straight into round 2, let's see if this fight can continue in Annika's favor. Patrick lands the first blow again, and he is keeping the momentum now. And moving on. Oh dear, Annika's trying to be defensive, but Patrick is just carving through poor Annika this round. Wait, Annika's landing some hits, and she's managing to get a bit of some momentum in, but she still has quite a bit to go. She wants to catch up, and and round 2 goes to Patrick O'Brien.
Battle 3. Fight.
Evenly matched as we enter round 3. And stabbed in the butt by Annika. That is someone's fanfic somewhere. Either way, Annika is going for a furious and vicious assault against poor Patrick. And then Patrick is trying to make a comeback, but he has quite a long way to go, and he's not able to land a special, and Annika lands a victory in round 3. She just needs one more, and the battle is hers.
4. Fight.
Entering round 4, will this be it, or will Patrick make another comeback? Well, right now it doesn't look very good for Patrick, as Annika is just showing the full force of the Ivory Tower and the Prince's chair. Or her lance in this case. I suppose it is just like Clan mentioned to carry a sword and a scepter, which is a big-ass fucking scepter, and claim victory over the Tremere.
Fears the sabotage one's victory.
Well, it looks like Annika rules the quarterfinals as well. And so now we head into the semifinals. Here are the current standings of our fighters, and oh my, the fights ahead. I'm just gonna say I'm glad it's not me throwing down in that ring. And next we have Damon versus Vaughn. Damon is quite the anarch and has never been a fan of Vaughn's, but Vaughn has always been quite the incredible opponent, as he's shown, carving his way to victory up to here. But let's see if the little thin blood that can once more.
Hello, hi, greetings, etc.
Am I good enough? Battle 1. Fight.
And the battle begins, but oh god, is Damon gonna have to bring his A game, and bring it! He does, it looks like, but as we've seen in fights before, Vaughn likes to learn about his opponents first, but it looks like this time Vaughn is just going all out. He knows that Damon is already a worthy foe and knows not to just let him have any openings if he can help it. And he is exploiting that and using his own years of experience over Damon to great advantage, but Damon is using his own ingenuity and technological prowess to his advantage. It is close, but Vaughn's sheer power is winning out at the moment. Who will take this fight? Oh, Damon goes for a strike, leaves himself wide open, unfortunately, and goes for an attack. Not quick enough, Vaughn takes the first win.
Battle 2. Fight.
Going straight into round 2, Damon is going and lands the first blow. Can he keep up this assault? Looking pretty good for him so far. Tries to go for an attack. Second one lands, and Damon is so far untouched. Oh, careful, Damon, you're right near the edge. Don't overdo it, Damon. Oh, he's going for a gamble attack. Who's going to win this? It is a stalemate. Second up. Vaughn claims it, unfortunately, and shoots Damon into the sky. Catching right back up to Damon's carefully achieved edge. Oh, another gamble. This will probably be it. And Vaughn takes round 2. But it was much closer this time around. And now we enter round 3, and this could be it. And Vaughn is 2 wins ahead and taking this fight by storm. Looks like Damon might be a little worn out from all this. It is understandable. He's been fighting like hell throughout this whole tournament, and now he's going up against the Sheriff. Still, Damon is bringing his A game, and he's shown he's not going down without a considerable fight, but Vaughn is about to bring a considerable fight. Damon brings one as well, and he's bringing projectiles. Vaughn steps out of the way. Damon is going for a special attack and lands a strong victory. He's not giving Vaughn a complete and perfect win.
Battle 4. Fight.
Entering round 4, fighters are still raring to go. Damon is taking the lead after Vaughn lands the first blow. Vaughn stabs Damon through, but Damon gets right back up. Damon is going as best he can, but Vaughn's Furious Assault is proving to be quite the match for him. Oh, this doesn't look good. This could be it. Wait, Damon takes a large chunk from Vaughn there. Lands a strong blow, breaks through his guard, going in for a combo attack. Can he keep it from the momentum? Oh no, he's going greedy, and Vaughn is going for the special. Lands it! Oh, poor Damon! You tried so hard! You got so far! But in the end, it doesn't even matter as Vaughn takes victory. Oh, that is gonna burn in Damon's craw. But at least he didn't get pantsed.
Done already?
Final round of the semifinals, we have Gutter versus Prince Annika. The Prince has been showing her prestige and power by carving her way through the competition, but this up-and-coming Anarch with the attitude problem might just be able to dethrone her.
This'll be easy.
Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
Battle 1. Fight. Ready.
And the battle begins as Annika is holding up a defensive front, but still, I'm pretty sure that she is rather pissed that this son of a bitch took her victory and fight against Cross away from her. But, I guess that's just kind of the trolling that Gutter would, do to someone like the Prince. And speaking of trolling to the Prince, he is again just laying into that same barbaric assault, and son of a bitch, it's working for him. Wait, I may have spoken too soon. Annika's trying to take the edge back, but Gutter is using that potency to its full effect. But Annika's fortitude is definitely holding up, and her range is doing her quite a few favors, but not enough as Gutter takes round 1.
Battle 2. Fight.
Going into round 2, Annika lands the first blow this time around. She is definitely trying not to get outdone, but Gutter is not making it easy for her as he catches right back up. Annika uses her lance to great effect, but not great enough as Gutter is able to get in close and start beating the hell out of her. Oh dear, but Annika's making a comeback, a fiery comeback, but Gutter is going for some low strikes, very Nosferatu of him. He waits for an opening, takes it, Gutter takes it right back. They are trading blows like magic cards. And Gutter once again comes out on top! Oh dear god, the honor of Clan Ventru is in jeopardy to a Nosferatu Anarch! I think he's an Anarch. I'm not sure where he stands, but right now he's standing on the precipice of victory. Let's see if he can take the final step. And take it he does as land the first blow, but Annika's trying to take it right the fuck back as she goes for a special move, lands it! Ooh, this isn't good. Oh, that's fire. Vampires hate the fuck out of some fire. But Gutter is still standing. She's using her range to her advantage. Kicking the shit out of him. Soul charging. But Gutter goes in for an assault, trying to use that ferocity and potence to his advantage best he can. But one more blow from Annika, and it's over for poor Gutter. And it's over for poor Gutter.
Victory. Battle 4. Fight.
Round 4, Annika still has a way to go to claim victory, but we've seen before that she can absolutely take that way. Gutter cannot get overconfident, but it looks like that's exactly what he's doing right now. But we'll see how this goes. Using her range to her advantage, Annika's fighting much smarter now. She's trying to let her rage subside and let her cool head prevail. But Gutter's also using strength of the might makes right mentality that Tamburilla is also kind of fond of, but it's not right enough as Annika is taking another win.
Final battle.
And so we enter the final round. The honor of Clan Venture is on the line here. Can she take it? Looks like she kind of can, but Gutter's going for a special move. Lands it! Slices and beats into Annika. Lands a terrible, devastating blow. Catches right up to her with all the skills she took, but she is trying to take it right back. Gutter is trying to beat the stamina out of her. Another special move does not land this time, but it's still relatively close. Oh no, oh my goodness. Oh no! The honor of the tower! Crumbled and undermined by the Nosferatu! We all knew this would happen, but not like this. Well, folks, this is it. We've reached the finals of the second ever Exeter by Night Non-Canon Tournament Championship. Let's go right into it and see who will claim victory and claim this Diablerize sword. Gutter versus Vaughn. These two have proven to be phenomenal candidates and combatants against one another. Let's see who takes final victory.
In a cursed castle hall, warriors dance in a masquerade of death.
Ah, this'll be easy. Am I good enough?
Battle 1. Fight!
And so the battle begins, and Gutter is opening up just how we would expect him to open up, and it kind of works. But Vaughn is ready with a block, and he is seizing the edge only just, but Gutter is taking it right the fuck back, clobbering the shit out of poor Vaughn. He's going for his seriously strong blows, but Gutter is just tanking and blocking each of them and just dishing them back out twice as hard, taking round 1 from Vaughn.
Battle 2. Fight!
And so we enter straight into round 2, and once again Gutter just rushes in with barbaric fury and savagery, and he is just not giving Vaughn an inch. The poor son of a bitch is just unable to move, and he scores a perfect win! Oh my gosh!
Victory will not
Oh wow, I mean, he was able to take down the prince, but the sheriff is a slightly different story. Still, it might not be. The fight's really heating up now. Goes for a gambling strike. Who will take it? Vaughn takes it this time around. He's going for a special move to try and really even the odds. Pile drives Gutter into the ground, but the ground is where the Nosferatu thrive, and oh my god, a knee to the dick. That is unfortunate, but Vaughn is, well, I guess he is still using it if some sources are to be believed, but I'm not going to comment on that. Another gambling strike. Who's going to take it? It's a stalemate. Second round. Gutter takes it! But Vaughn is able to take it right back. But... and... victory goes to Vaughn for round 3.
come easily. Battle 4. Fight!
Going into round 4 of the finals, this has been an intense fight so far. Very twisty, very turny. And Vaughn is now unleashing everything he's got and taking this absolutely seriously. Not able to land that special this time around, though, unfortunately. And Gutter takes the opening to just go for his savage beatings, and he is just capitalizing on every last bit of that he can. This isn't looking good for Vaughn. He's going to get really worn down, but Vaughn could still take it back if he plays his cards just right. He's a skilled fighter. He knows how to pull himself out of a jam, but it's very close. And Vaughn goes down! Victory goes to Gutter! The Camarilla does not get the Sword of Souls this day! No, sir, it goes to... oh god, it goes to Gutter. Not sure how well this is gonna turn out, but, rules are rules, so, ladies and gentlemen, it seems there's been another development. Apparently, I've just received word that when the prize was, going to be retrieved, it was found missing. There was just a note that says, to the champion, if you want this, come and take it. And it was written in what appears to be blood, and the only signature was a tuft of blue fur. Oh my gosh, the Blurble has returned, and he has Soul Edge! Gutter is gonna have to beat the Blurble with Soul Edge if he wants to claim it.
Ah, this'll be easy.
Battle 1. Fight!
And so the battle begins, and it seems the Blurble is really pissed about his loss to Melanie in the last tournament, so he's decided to upgrade his game, going from a large baseball bat to fucking Soul Edge. Not a terrible trade-in, I must say. At the very least, he's somewhat strategic. And if there's anyone who can wield Soul Edge to its full potential, it is a Chaos God like the Blurble. And he is proving that right now, as he is showing quite a bit of prowess in this fight. He's actually got the edge over Gutter right now, but Gutter is taking it right the fuck back with his trademark savagery, knees Blurble in the dick, and jabs him in the gut to win round 1.
Battle 2. Fight!
Going right into round 2, let's see if Gutter can keep up his momentum. Oh, Blurble strikes down from afar, taking a nice chunk of health out of Gutter, and Gutter's trying to take it back, but the Blurble is showing just what Soul Edge can do and how dangerous it really is. And one more good hit, and Gutter goes down! So now the fight is evenly tied up.
Battle 3. Fight!
Entering round 3, it's anyone's fight still, but the two bulky monsters are trading savage blows. Gutter powers up with a soul charge, goes in, using his disciplines to the fullest effect, but the Blurble showcases why he's a fucking Blurble and repulses him a bit. Gutter is unimpressed and just goes for the wallop. The Blurble is once again trying to show off his own energy. Gutter goes for a gambling strike and lands it! Taking victory! He just needs one more to win.
Battle 4. Fight!
Now let's see if Gutter can do this and win over the Blurble. They're just standing there. Why are they just standing there? Oh my god! It was like a moment out of a fucking samurai movie where they just look at each other and the camera just pans in onto one of them and then he goes, charge! And now Gutter's just unleashing hell, but oh god, speaking of unleashing hell, the Blurble is summoning the power of Soul Edge! Oh my god! What the fuck is that? Well, it's not enough to close the gap as Gutter still holds the advantage, but uh-oh. Oh no! One more good hit, and the Blurble is down for the count, but the Blurble has some range and some power. Never mind! Gutter seizes victory! And just like that, he has claimed every right to Soul Edge. God help us all!
That's gonna leave a mark.
Regardless, congratulations, Gutter, the winner of the second Exeter by Night non-canon tournament and Thug Finals. We'll see you guys next time.